Hello and welcome back to my channel, Cozy Gamer Jessa, and today is a special day. We are going to be decorating my yard. So I have this terraformed piece of land and it is not big enough, unfortunately, so we are going to be terraforming to make it bigger, and I want it to extend behind resident services with some other additional cliffs. So that is what we're going to do first. We are going to start terraforming and make the land bigger because I have some fantastic ideas. So as you can see, I am dressed as a cowboy, and off camera I did go to Treasure Islands and I got these really cool Western items, and I thought they would fit right in to like Farmcore vibes. So my yard is going to be Farmcore / Western cowboy. Okay, that's what we're going with. And I got a lot of cool items that I've never actually used before, like the covered wagon and the spring toy, the little horse toy thing. I don't exactly know the name of it, but that we're going to be using. And of course, we're going to be using a lot of flowers, bushes, trees, custom codes, everything like that, along with a lot of wheat fields. And I'm gonna have a patch of wheat growing too. Even though we did just make a farm like 2 videos ago, I want my island to have a lot of farms, so that is the vibe we are going for today. So this whole piece of land is not just going to be my yard. Some of it is just going to be more of like decoration behind resident services. But I am expanding it because I think it was just way too small to fit everything I wanted. And we might even have to expand it later because we might wrap it around resident services around the left side. But we'll see, because I wanted to put Nook's Cranny over there. So I'm not 100% sure on that. But right now I am building a second cliff on top of this one. And up here is probably just going to be little decorations, maybe a picnic blanket, some garden gnomes, which I did just get. Love the garden gnome items. So the true inspiration behind this build is when I went to Able Sisters and they had the full cowboy getup with boots and hat, which took me caught me off guard really, because I've never dressed like this in Animal Crossing. Usually I wear like pretty cutesy cottagecore items, but I was just feeling in a cowboy mood. So that is the main reason why we are building this today, and my house is going to be cowboy themed. And oh my god, when I saw that Apple had the little thought bubble above her head, I was gonna freak out because she is literally my favorite villager, and I thought she wanted to move away, which is ridiculous because it was her birthday in game, because my game is set in like September, I think. Well, anyways, it was her birthday not even like 2 days ago in game, and I got her a gift and everything. And I was like, that is so incredibly rude. I literally got you a gift. I got her a dog and I set it up outside of her house and everything. It was so rude of her. But she ended up not wanting to leave. So I was being dramatic for no reason. Anyways, I'm done freaking out. It is back to the build. We are putting down some trees, and I am gonna put some other types of trees too. Potentially a cherry tree, I think, because I did want my native fruit to still be on my island, even though, you know, our island is like cottagecore, farmcore, and we wanted apples, and we didn't really, you know, get apples. We got cherries. So we are gonna incorporate those in the builds. And right now I am laying down some dark dirt path because this is where I'm going to put our little wheat field. So one side is going to be wheat field, and then the other side we're going to be actually growing wheat. So multi-purpose. because the wheat field item looks really good, but I also did want like actual crops too, for bells, and they just look nice. Anyways, we are gonna put down some path. So I did hesitate, and I did think I was gonna use the other one, with the rocks in it, but I felt like this one looked better. So we're gonna be using this one with the like wood border around it. And if you're interested in any of these codes, I know I say it in every video, but if this is your first video you've ever watched of me, like, you might not know, but down below in the caption, I do have my Pinterest list where I tag all of my custom codes. So if you're interested in any of them, you can go and get them for yourself, and you can use them on your island and all that. So if you're interested, go down below. Also, while you're down there getting the custom codes, give me your ideas for what you want to see next. So I wanted to do Enchanted Forest, but I think that is going to have to be on the back burner till we can get Grizzly, because his house was supposed to be based in the Enchanted Forest build. So just let me know if you're itching to see something. We still do have to decorate the most of my island, actually. So any ideas are welcome, all ideas. We do need to decorate like the plaza area and around Nook's Cranny and Able Sisters. We have like, what, 8 villager houses to decorate, so just let me know. Just let me know down below. So we are almost done with this path. We're just gonna add a little bit more over here, and right behind me is the cliffs to the entrance, and we are gonna have to decorate those some point. Probably not this video, but eventually we will get those decorated and get more flowers and all of that up there. And now I'm going to set up this, I guess it's supposed to be like a barn. I'm not sure, but I saw it on Pinterest, like always, and it looked really cool. So it's you put this like gazebo here, and then you have 2 storefronts. I think in the picture I saw on Pinterest they had like 3 storefronts, like on both sides and then the front, but I only have 2. So that is what I'm gonna do. And I pushed it up against where my house is gonna be, and it's gonna be, I don't know, I think it gives barn. I thought it was cute, and I've never really made anything like that, so it's very interesting to me. And I want to put Tree's Bounty Arch. And now the difficult part. I'm going to try to place these wheat fields, and if you have never placed a wheat field, they're kind of hard to place where you want them, to be honest, because they like place off center, and you can't push them because they're wheat fields. So I did have a tiny bit of difficulty getting them where I wanted, but eventually I do get there, and I put the little scarecrow in the middle, which I thought was so freaking cute. The only bad part is I did run out of wheat fields. I was 1 short, so that sucks. But luckily for us, I do have more. Well, I have 1 more, and it's over by Elmer's house. So I'm probably going to steal that towards the end of the video just to finish it off. And then I'll just order more, because I think I'm going to need a lot more wheat fields in my life and on this island. So might as well stock up on them. I thought I would have enough, but turns out I didn't. And I'm using the silo for the first time, which looks amazing. And I'm just adding my little decorations. I was trying to put the beekeeper hive on top of this barrel, but it would not let me, so we're gonna have to put it somewhere else. Look, I tried twice. How embarrassing. Anyways, so I wanted to use this covered wagon here, but I felt like it looked weird. So I placed it down, and then I took it back because I was like, not the vibe. And we're gonna put it back here instead, in front of my house, and I think it looks way better. But now we are back in the front of the house. And I did grab a lot more decorations because I was running very low. And this is where I'm going to place a bunch of barbed wire fence, like on the sides. I know the cliff is like kind of not straight at all, so it's difficult to place fence, but I thought the fence did add to the aesthetic. And I'm going to place this dirt and rock path right here because this is where I'm going to put the horses, the horse toys. And I'm going to pretend they're like my animals. You'll see the vision once they're placed, I promise. I know it sounds weird to put horse toys in your yard, but I promise it will look good. And I have these wheat fields, which I know you're probably like, Jessa, why didn't you just use those for your wheat field? They are a different color, and that would look weird, so I didn't. But this is the beloved item I was talking about, the spring toy or whatever, and I love it. I know it doesn't actually look like a real horse, but it's Animal Crossing, and I think it's cute. And I have two, so they're friends. So not much else can fit over here, unfortunately, so we are going to be moving on. And I'm going to be digging these holes for my wheat that I am going to plant. And don't you worry, we are going to time travel a little bit so these are grown for the final product, because I also have to move my house. As you can see, my house is just not there right now. But we are also going to be decorating the little cliff up there eventually. And I have some vines that I'm going to put on the cliffs so we can get up there. I wanted to put some ladder kits, but I did not have any. And I thought I had the DIY, but I guess I don't. But that's okay. But yeah, we're going to put like a picnic up there and have some garden gnomes. Right now we're just filling in the space with some flowers that I got. I am working on getting more flowers that are like orange and green mums. So right now my flowers are having a difficult time crossbreeding, but eventually we will get enough flowers, I promise, that are different colors than white and yellow. So now let's work up here, and I'm going to put down this picnic blanket, and it's going to be fairly large because that's pretty much all that's going to go up here is picnic blanket, picnic basket, some garden gnomes, flowers, glow moss, the usual stuff. I was going to put waterfalls up here, but it was kind of a small area, and I don't super love the sound of 1,000 waterfalls on my island. Maybe it's because the last build had a lot of waterfalls, and that's like all I heard, like over the music, and I really do like playing with the music on. I don't know, it's like therapeutic to me. Put the same barbed wire fence as far as I can. I probably have to move this tree because I wanted the fence in front of it. So I'll do that very quickly and have difficulty. And just gonna place the tree down again. Very nice. I wanted to put the cave up here, but I very much underestimated how big it was. So no cave. But we will use the cave eventually. Probably in the Enchanted Forest, because I feel like that would be very fitting to have some scary caves around. Oh yeah, a little off topic. Well, I mean, it's Animal Crossing, so not like super off topic. But if you want me to tour your island, your dream address, just let me know. You can leave a comment. And I'm going to be making a video touring people's islands whenever I have enough islands to tour, I guess. Just let me know, and I would love to see your island. So that's just something to look forward to. I'm just placing the last bit of my items now. So very quickly, we are gonna finish off this top of the cliff with the items that I have, with the garden gnomes, picnic basket, and some flowers. Honestly, this was very difficult to get the items up here because of the placement of the trees and where I had the vines, so it was a little bit difficult to maneuver, but I eventually did get all the items that I wanted on here. And very last, we are going to be putting some glow moss for some like whimsy, I guess, to it. I just love glow moss because of the little sparkles when you run through it. But that's all we have left to do before our very long awaited tour. And I guess I'll just decorate a little bit right here. A little codes just to fill in the area. At this point, I did run out of good decoration items, so we are just going to fill it in with some flowers. Alright, time for the tour. I did time travel, as you can see, and my house is built. And it is a little bit later in the day because I like the way the sun looks at this time. It's like golden sun hour. And my beautiful yard. Is it giving cowboy? I hope so. My horses, and then we have our little gnome picnic up here. Love it. I hope you enjoyed the build, and hopefully it gave you some inspiration for your Farmcore or Western Island. Thank you so much for watching, and leave a like, comment, and subscribe if you enjoyed the video. Alright, see ya!